Side Roads.
Welcome to Side Roads, where we are getting ready to blast off here at the Challenger Center on the campus of UTC.
Challenger Centers were a living memorial created from the Challenger explosion we experienced back in 1986. We lost 7 crew members on board that day, and the families wanted to take a very, very bad day and turn it into a miraculous day that they could promote and feature throughout the future. So what we are is an educational outfit, 45 plus centers existing worldwide, 3 internationally, which let school-age children come in and be astronauts and mission commanders for the entire day that they're here. So they actually come in and run space flights with us. One other special person on board that space flight was not really an astronaut, an actual teacher who had tried out with 11,000 other applicants to become the first teacher in space back then. NASA was really interested in getting an educator up in space to kind of get the different kind of person in space besides just the routine astronauts, military test pilots. And what a wonderful opportunity it was going to be for Krista McAuliffe to go up and to have the best classroom you could ever imagine, not one sitting on the ground, but one in orbit around the Earth, seeing it once every 90 minutes. And was going to be able to broadcast lesson plans and lessons that she had prepared ahead of time back down to a lot of school children who were going to be watching her. Of course, with that intensity of promotion with that flight, we had the whole world watching once again that day on the launch and experiencing the disaster that really did happen. And what we've done now is created, and the families have created, we all have created as a family, a wonderful opportunity for kids to see the wonderful things that they're learning to do in school, put them into practice here at Challenger Centers. The one thing that every Challenger Center has in common is a spaceflight simulator, basically comprised of 2 different parts. Simulating a space, what you need for a space flight, a spacecraft that we're traveling in different places in the universe to, and also having a control team sitting in a performed or looks like a mission control center. And kids flying as the astronauts report constantly back during their mission into space results that they get from doing experiments on board, doing other kinds of math and science activities, reporting those to mission control. The mission controllers are there for being the researchers to get knowledge on how they can make best calls on accepting results that are coming to them or taking care of problem solving if it comes to it. What we're trying to do, and always have done as Challenger Centers, is trying to keep up with the pace of wherever our real space program is headed. So if we're headed out to, the planets, then we're trying to create missions that would, work toward getting them there. We also have and have participated in Boy Scout groups coming in, Girl Scout groups coming in, church groups coming in. We have had assisted living facility folks coming in. Orange Grove has come in a number of times. We offer birthday parties on the weekends for individuals too. Most of the time it is group focused, okay, rarely individual, so it's usually a group that we have, a group of folks, as many as 10 to, 90 or so. We have an intergenerational group of folks that are routinely coming in and seeing us year after year now. Kids are coming in here and sitting and working side by side with their grandparents in these mission simulations and really getting a big kick out of doing the space thing, but also doing it right beside family. Why do I do it? I grew up as a kid of the space program. When I was little, I lived down in Florida. I could go out in my backyard and watch all these rockets go up from there. I said, I want to do that one of these days. And it already had made up my mind back in elementary school. When I go to college, I'm wanting to go in, learn to be an engineer. So I did. And worked as an engineer, and lo and behold, things would have it that I've been blessed to have opportunities to step in here at just the correct times to become, my childhood dream.
I mean, if you had this back then,
Wow, yeah. That would be even more impressive, and that's what we're hoping to get across to kids.
All right, folks, what a treasure that we have here in Chattanooga, the UTC Challenger Center, located there off of East 5th Street on the UTC campus. The phone number for more information, or if you'd like to have a group stop by, it is 423-425-4126. You can also go to the website, which is utc.edu/challenger.